Right, yogis, let's get on to our mats. Settle down, take a few minutes, seconds to find yourself, ground yourself. Let go of everything that doesn't serve you in this moment. Deepen your breath, lengthen your spine, relax your shoulders, stay upright. Let go of whatever type of day you've been having. Just find yourself in the present moment. My intention is to cover steadiness. And what do we mean by steadiness? For me, steadiness means continuity, regularity with your practice. So having some form of predictability to your life. And as you know, our practice on the mat is anything but predictable. I throw all kinds of things at you. We go through the same postures, but look at it in different ways. We go through new postures, we do crazy stuff, we do not so crazy stuff. So it's anything but predictable, but yet within that unpredictability, we try and find steadiness every Sunday and Tuesday, whenever possible. We are together, we practice together. So that's my steadiness. That's my routine with you guys. So see if you can find a similar practice, similar routine with your practice, with your yoga practice. And then see through your practice if you can find that steadiness of breath. I know there are times when I put you through your paces, you do lose control of your breath. Can you get back to a steady breath? Then steadiness of vision. And I've seen this so often. When you're in your warriors, and you're supposed to look over your left shoulder, but people will kind of look all over and they'll see what other people are doing, and rather than be absorbed with their own practice, they lose that steadiness of focus, and then they tend to be all over the place. And then with your practice, can you get steadiness of mind, of thought, of emotion? So steadiness means a whole range of things to all of us. So today's practice, see if you can find your steadiness. So that's my intention. See if you can make it yours. When you're ready, let's begin. Interlace your fingers. Inhale all the way up. Reach, stretch. If you notice, I have a few set starting sequences. That's again speaking of steadiness. Exhale all the way behind. Squeeze your shoulder blades in. Extend your elbows. Hard up. Maybe chin up. Arch your back. Relax your belly. And let it go. Interlace your fingers. Round your back. Tuck your chin in. And descend your palms all the way down. Take your time. No rush. Slowly release. Left palm outside right knee, right palm behind. Inhale, spine tall. Exhale, twist. And to the other side, right palm outside left knee, left palm behind. Inhale, spine tall. Exhale, twist. So right there, you saw I was initially stooping a bit, and then I used my breath to get that tall spine. And release. Right palm to the side. Inhale, left palm all the way up and across. Spiral your heart up. Reach through your fingertips. Push down through your left hip or your left sit bone. One more breath. And release. Inhale, right palm up. Exhale, push down. Spiral your heart up, right hip into the mat. One more breath. And release. Get the soles of your feet together. Butterfly your knees down as much as possible. So the more you flap, the looser the joint becomes, the hip joint, and the easier it is for your knees to kind of reach the floor or the mat. Keep your spine tall. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forward. Maybe round your back if you want to initially. Inhale, come up tall. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, back, tall. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up tall. Exhale, twist to the left. Push your left knee down. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up tall. Exhale, get your palms behind you. Arch your back. Push your knees down even more. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up tall. Exhale, take your left arm all the way up and across. Inhale, come up tall. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up tall. Exhale, right arm across. And release. Get your feet out in front of you. Keep your heels about hip distance apart. Point your toes all the way back. Remove the flesh from underneath of you. Inhale, arms up. So just hold your dandasana, the sitting pose. Keep reaching up. You are at a right angle at your hip. So keep reaching your arms up as high as you can go. Keep pulling your toes back. Keep growing tall through your heels. Exhale, fold forward. Reach through your fingertips. So make a huge arc with your fingertips. Keep pulling your navel in. Try and keep your arms next to your ears. At some point, you will not be able to lean forward anymore. At that point, release your arms down to your feet or your ankles or your calves, wherever you can reach. Here, inhale, spine tall. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, come up all the way. Hold your dandasana. So keep pulling your navel in towards your spine. Breathing is all through the chest. Reach up through your fingertips, arms next to your ears, elbows straight. Keep pushing into an imaginary block. See if you can avoid doing this. Try and sit tall. Exhale, forward fold once again. Inhale, come up tall. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, come up tall. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up tall. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, come up tall. Exhale, forward fold. Try and go deeper each time. Inhale, come up tall. Exhale, interlace your arms behind, fingers behind you and back bend. So reach your heart up. Maybe your elbows don't bend anymore. Keep pulling your toes in, grow tall through your heels. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lateral bend to the right. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lateral bend to the left. Push your right hip even further. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up. Hold steady. Push the backs of your knees down into the mat. See if you can lift your heels off the mat. See if you can grow taller through your heels. See if you can pull your toes back even more. See if you can stop leaning back and get your spine to vertical. Keep your arms next to your ears. Grow tall through your fingertips. And release. Let it go. Enjoy that release. Cross your ankles in front of you. See if you can stand up without support. If you need support, please go ahead and take it. Come to the tops of your mats, please. Keep the external edges of your feet parallel to the edges of the mat. Push down equally into all four corners of your feet. Pull up your kneecaps, tailbone pointing down, pelvis level. Increase the length of your spine. Relax your shoulders, palms in front of your heart. Gently close your eyes. Stay with your breath. When you're ready, blink your eyes open. Inhale, circle sweep your arms all the way up and gently back. Reach up, reach back. Elbows straight. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, swan dive all the way down. Hold on to the backs of your calves. Keep your hips over your heels, heart reaching forward, and then slide your palms down. Pull in. Take your time. Feel the release in your lower back, in your glutes, in your hamstrings, in your calves. Inhale, come up halfway. Reach your heart forward, chin up. Exhale, fingertips down on either side. Bend your knees. Get your right foot all the way back. Keep your left knee over your left ankle. Keep pushing that right thigh, back of the right thigh, up towards the ceiling. Take the right heel all the way back. Heart moves forward. When you're ready, inhale, come up to high lunge. So stay on the balls of your right foot. See if only you can just peel off your torso so your hips remain where they are, your knee remains where it is. Nothing moves except your torso just unfolds up to the vertical. So it's like an unfolding flower. See if you're scrunching up your toes. If you are, relax. If you can, bend your right knee, drop it down, but hover it 1 inch above the mat. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it all the way down. Circle your palms all the way down on either side of your front foot. Walk your right foot even further back. Push your hips down and forward. Climb up onto your left knee. Feel the stretch on your hips. Feel the stretch on the front of your hips, the psoas. Keep pushing your tailbone down and forward. When you're ready, palms on either side of your front foot. Pick up your back knee, front foot all the way back. Hold plank. Shoulders over wrists, hips in line with shoulders, chin up. Gently drop down to your knees, hips slightly back. Drop your heart between your palms and chin on the mat, knees, chest, chin. Shoulders away from the ears. Breathe. Keep your elbows close to your torso. And then walk your knees back. Lie down, all 10 toes on the mat. Inhale, come up, baby cobra. Stay as high as you can. Use your breath to get you higher. Push the mat forward with your palms to get you a little higher. Then see if you can release your palms off the mat. But keep pushing all 10 toes into the mat. So you should feel that push. Don't just leave it there. Engage your muscles. Push into the toes and then inhale, see if you can come up higher without jamming your lower back. So grow your spine when you come up higher. Get your palms back down, tuck your toes in, come up through your knees, hips up and back, down dog. Bend your right knee, straighten your left knee, push your left heel down towards the mat, take your shoulders back, external rotation of the arms and the shoulders, and then switch your knees. So right knee goes straight, left knee bends, right heel goes down, shoulders keep pushing back, pull your navel in, external rotation of the arms and the shoulders, cycle back, right knee bent, left knee straight, cycle back, left knee bent, right knee straight, and then both knees go straight. Keep your heels about 2 fist distance apart, heels behind your second and third toes. Look forward between your palms, get your right foot all the way forward on the center line between the palms, a little to the right, so there is about 2 fist distance between your feet. Stay on the balls of your left foot. Inhale, circle up. So open out like a flower. Open your torso up to high lunge. Stay steady. Keep your hips moving down and forward. Back knee straight. When you're ready, bend your back knee. Get it down 1 inch above the mat. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down. Circle sweep your arms forward and down. Walk your back knee further back. Keep pushing your tailbone down and forward. Climb up onto your right knee. Feel the stretch in the psoas. Keep taking your heart even higher if you wish. Slowly get your palms on either side of your front foot. Pick up your back knee, back foot all the way forward. Deep forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway. Heart reaching forward. Hips over heels, fingertips reaching down. Exhale, deepen your forward fold as much as you can. Maybe now release your palms on either side of your feet on the mat. But if you're struggling with that, hold on to the backs of your calves, your ankles, whatever works. Pull yourselves in. Gently bend your knees. Inhale, circle sweep your way all the way up. Straighten your knees. Reach up, reach back. Palms together in front of your heart. Close your eyes. Stay with your breath. Blink your eyes open. Circle sweep your arms all the way up. Reach up. Get your heels up. Stay steady. Rock steady on your tippy toes. Reach up. 4. Elbows straight. 3. Push into an imaginary block between your palms. Keep it all tight. 2. Pull your navel in. 1. Take care of your breath. And release your heels down. Forward fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, bend your knees, fingertips on either side. Left foot all the way back. Keep pushing your your left heel towards the wall behind, heart moving forward. Get your left palm next to right foot, right palm outside right knee. Inhale, spine roll. Exhale, twist. Stay with your breath. Open out as much as you can. Staying here in this twisted position, staying with your left balls of the foot on the mat. See if you can use your core to come up to twisted high lunge, which means you reach up even higher with your right palm and then just circle up to twisted high lunge. Your hips move down and forward even more. Your right knee is on top of your right ankle. When you're ready, circle your right palm down, left palm up, drop your left heel down, open up, warrior two. It's a little bit of a crazy transition, but I love it. So we do it today. Keep pushing your right hip down towards your right ankle, spine tall, shoulders relaxed. Turn your face over your right shoulder. Can you steady your gaze at a point far away, but from the periphery, you can still see your right index finger. So you're looking at something far away and also something as close as your right index finger, but you're being steady with it. Find that steadiness in your breath. When you're ready, windmill your arms around. Front foot goes back, hold plank, shoulders over wrists, hips in line with shoulders. If you wish, knees, chest, chin. If you wish, semi-chaturanga, which means drop your knees down, bend your elbows, take your heart forward, stop at elbow height. Or if you wish, full chaturanga, push your heels forward, bend your elbows, stop at elbow height, chin up. And all the way down. Relax your toes on the mat. Circle your shoulders up, back, and down. Gently squeeze your shoulder blades in towards each other. Inhale, come up to full cobra. So if you're feeling a compression in your lower back, inhale, try and lengthen your spine even more. Try and push all 10 toes into the mat. Lengthen through your toes. Neck should be a natural extension of your spine. Slowly release all the way down. Tuck your toes in, come up through your knees. Hips up and back. Down dog. Pull your navel in towards your spine. Tailbone reaches up and back. Heels moving down towards the mat. So everything on the back is being stretched. Look forward between your fingertips. Get your left foot all the way forward, a little to the left. Right palm next to left foot, left palm outside left knee. Inhale, spine tall. Exhale, twist. Circle up. Back heel keeps moving towards the wall behind. Hips keep moving down. Back of your right thigh pushes up towards the sky. Your left arm circles out, if you can, across the midline. Now we're going to come up to twisted lunge, high lunge. So reach up even higher with your left arm. Come up to twisted lunge. Keep taking your tailbone down and forward. Back knee straight, don't buckle in. Keep it straight. Spine growing tall, shoulders relaxed. When you're ready, sweep your left arm down, right arm up. Drop your right heel down, heel to arch. Warrior two. Turn your face over your left shoulder. Look far out into the distance, but anchor your gaze with your left index finger. Steady your breath. Steady your gaze. Most importantly, steady your thoughts. Windmill your arms round.
Back foot all the way forward. Forward fold. Hips over heels. Heart pulling in towards the knees. Spine strengthening out, stretching out. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle sweep all the way up. Palms together. Palms in front of your heart. Stay with your breath. Find that steadiness. While you find the steadiness, push all four corners of your feet into the mat. Pull up your kneecaps. Point your tailbone down. Level your pelvis. Spine tall. Shoulders relaxed. Just a gentle inward smile, regardless of whatever is going on with your life. Nice deep breath in, nice deep breath out. Blink your eyes open. Inhale all the way up and back. Next inhale, come up tall. Exhale, circle sweep all the way down. Inhale halfway. Heart reaches forward. Exhale, bend your knees, fingertips on either side. Get your right foot all the way back. Inhale, sweep up, high lunge. Exhale, drop your right heel down, heel to heel alignment, right toes 45 degrees in. So you're converting from a high lunge to warrior one. Circle your right palm behind you. Take a quick reverse warrior one. Inhale, come back up. We're moving to warrior three. See if you can move in with steadiness. So rather than just kind of move in at one shot, see if we can go into warrior three slowly and then hold it with steadiness. So parallel your arms, pick up your back heel, reach forward, slow and steady. Come up slowly with your right leg. Reach through your fingertips. Unclench your left toes. Reach further back with your right toes, or maybe reach through your right heel, point your toes down, elbows straight, navel pulling in, palms holding an imaginary block, even tighter. 3, 2, with the same steadiness, release warrior one, bend your front knee, reach further back with your right toes, slowly down to warrior one, right heel down. Steady with your warrior one. So if you notice, your warrior two and warrior one end up becoming launch pads. So that they become that steady, rock solid foundation from which you do all your other advanced, more difficult poses. Windmill your arms down. Front foot all the way back to plank. Push your hips up and back. Down dog. Release your elbows down to the mat. Interlace your fingers. Elbows are shoulder width apart. So you find yourself in dolphin. Keep pushing the mat forward with your forearms. As you take your shoulders higher up and back towards your knees, release your heels down towards the mat as much as you can. Straighten your spine. Inhale to shark. Get your heart 1 inch above your fist. Exhale back to dolphin. Come back to your palms. Down dog. Stay with your breath. Find your steadiness. Float your right foot up. Keep your hips level. So don't open that right hip above the left. Keep your right hip point facing down. Reach through your right heel or point with your right toes, your choice. Left knee remains straight. Look forward between your palms. Sweep your right foot in front of you, in between your palms. Keep about 1 or 2 fist distance between your feet. Inhale, sweep up to high lunge. Stay steady. Get your tailbone even lower, back knee straight. Drop your left heel down, heel to heel alignment. Left toes in at 45. Left hip pushing forward, right hip pushing back. Circle your left arm behind you. Quick reverse warrior one. Reach up with your right fingertips. Reach down with your left fingertips. Inhale, come back. Warrior one. You know what we're doing next. Steady, warrior three. Parallel your arms. Reach forward. Lean forward. Heel comes up. Foot comes up slowly. Take your time. Float with your heart going parallel to the floor. Spine parallel. Point through your left toes or grow tall through your left heel. Elbows straight. Reach through your fingertips. Hold an imaginary block between your palms. Find your steadiness in warrior three. 2. When you make your descent back, make it slow, controlled, steady. High lunge. Warrior one. Windmill your arms. Back foot all the way forward. Deep forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle sweep all the way up. Palms together. Front of your heart. Close your eyes. Stay with your breath. As you find your steadiness, push down equally into all four corners of your feet. Pull up your kneecaps. Point your tailbone down. Pelvis level. Spine tall. Shoulders relaxed. Blink your eyes. Open. Inhale, circle sweep all the way up. Exhale, circle sweep all the way down. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, bend your knees, fingertips on either side. Left foot goes all the way back. Drop your left heel down, heel to arch alignment. Circle up, warrior two. Drop your left arm, take your right arm up and back. So reverse warrior two. Keep pushing your right hip down and forward even more. Reach down with your left fingertips. Left knee straight. Inhale, come back. Warrior two. Since we did a balance on the last round, let's do a half moon. So once again, really slow, steady. Most of you have always been practicing with me, so you know how to get into the half moon. Stay with the instructions, but follow along with me. So left palm on left hip, right arm reaches forward, circles down, 8 inches ahead of your right big toe, a little to the right. Drag your left foot in. Float your left leg up. Open your left hip above your right hip. Flex your left ankle. Take your left arm up. Steady with the gaze. If you want to challenge your half moon, see if you can gently turn your face to look up at your left thumb. So you need to steady your gaze, keep looking along the floor, then maybe along the wall, and then up at your left thumb. If you do it too quickly, you're bound to fall, and that's okay. See if you can get your gaze steady all the way down, back to the floor. And can you steady your way back to warrior two? Bend your right knee, reach through your left heel, steady back, warrior two. Windmill your arms around, front foot all the way back, hips up and back, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. So take your hips even higher, push them back. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Last inhale, plank. Knees, chest, chin, or Chaturanga, yogi's choice. Wherever you are, push back to plank. Once again, knees, chest, chin, or Chaturanga. And then all the way down, relax your toes on the mat, circle your shoulders up, back and down, baby cobra. Palms off the mat. Stay with your breath. Stay steady. Push all 10 toes into the mat. Inhale, come up higher. Exhale, palms back down. Inhale, grow tall through your spine. Exhale, tuck your toes in, hips up and back. Down dog. Take your left foot up. Hips are level. Left hip point, points down. Grow tall through your left heel or point with your left toes, whatever you prefer. Shoulders moving back, elbows really extended. External rotation of the arms of the shoulders. Sweep your left foot all the way forward between your palms. Drop your right heel down, heel to arch. Extend your right arm, come up. Warrior two. Even though you're transiting, find your steadiness. Drop your right arm, take your left arm up and back. Reach. Inhale, come back. Warrior two. Can you do a steady transition to half moon? Right palm on right hip. Left arm reaches forward, 8 inches ahead of your left big toe, a little to the left. Drag your right foot in, square your shoulders, float your right leg up. Take your right arm up. Flex your right ankle. If you feel steady enough, use your gaze to steady all the way up. So gaze up at your right thumb. You got to go slowly. You got to be steady with your gaze. If you do it too quick, you'll fall. It's amazing how just the simple gaze and how steady it is helps you with your balance. Once again, steady your gaze all the way back down. Bend your front knee. Steady yourself back to warrior two. Windmill your arms around. Back foot all the way forward. Deep forward fold. Inhale halfway up. Exhale forward fold. Inhale, circle your arms all the way up. And palms together, front of your heart. Find your breath. When you're ready, release. Let's see if we can get in to a little bit of an arm balance. So let's start by the hip opening pose. So just get your hips down towards your ankles, push your elbows into your knees, take your heart up. Keep pushing your knees out with your elbows, keep pushing your elbows in with your knees, and avoid rounding your back like this. Instead, think of taking your heart up, shoulders away from the ears, as much as you can. Your feet are pointing out at 90 degrees to each other. And release. Okay, so sit on the balls of your feet, sit on your heels with your knees down. Right palm outside left knee, left palm on your right hip point. Inhale, spine tall, exhale, twist. Keep twisting. Slowly come back. And the other side, left palm outside right thigh, right palm behind you and on your left hip point. Inhale, spine tall, exhale, twist. Stay with your breath. Use the exhale to twist even further. And release. So you know where this is going. We're going to Twisted Crow. But before we go to Twisted Crow, let's see if we can all handle an easy crow. So you know the difficult crow is getting your palms down and getting your knees into your triceps and then leaning forward, one foot up, other foot up. Today, let's try an easy variation. I would think almost everyone can do this. And if you can't, don't think any less of yourself. It's okay. It's ultimately a matter of practice. So get your elbows down, shoulder width apart. Spread your fingers on the mat. So you're literally in Sphinx pose. Your shoulders are over your elbows. Then get your knees, walk your knees forward. Get your knees on your triceps and lean forward. Then see if you can take one foot off, the other foot off, and you're like on a crow close to the ground. See if you can handle that. Go ahead, try. Give you guys a few minutes, well, 1 minute. I can't see any of you because all your cameras are off, doesn't matter. I just assume you're not sleeping and you're trying grounded crow. And I see a few people dutifully switching on the cameras. It's okay, I trust you guys. Okay, assuming you've got that, let's get back to Twisted Crow. So once again, sit on your heels. So I'll face this way. Sit on your heels. And this time, just get your knees up. So this itself becomes a balance. Keep taking your spine tall. Get your left palm outside right knee, right palm behind on left hip point. Inhale, spine tall, exhale, twist. If you find the going getting too difficult, feel free to put your knees down. Put one knee down, whatever works. So if you can hold the balance, great. If you're finding it, oh my God, this is stupid, put one knee down or put both knees down. If you're putting one knee down, preferably the one that doesn't have a palm on it. And release. Get your knees down. Get out of sitting on your heels. I mean, you're still sitting on your heels, but your toes are pointing back. Take a breather. This time I'll do it facing the camera. Once again, tuck your toes in, sit on your heels, get your knees up, get your balance. Find your balance. And sure, I get it. Not everybody finds this easy. Depends on how tight your Achilles tendon is. So sometimes you just can't get it because of some physical thing going on which you have no control over. So don't get all fussed up. Just keep your knees down. Act cool. Right palm outside left knee, left palm behind you, holding onto your right hip point. Inhale, spine tall. Notice how I lengthen my spine with my inhale and then exhale, twist. Inhale, keep taking your spine tall. Exhale, twist. And slowly release. Let it go. So you really need to relax your toes because I know your feet are having it, but trust me, somewhere along the road, you're helping develop the arches in your feet because as you grow older, those arches collapse and they cause a lot of foot problems, which ultimately end up becoming knee problems, which ultimately end up becoming hip problems. So your whole alignment goes out of kilter. So just the sheer practice of getting your arch on your feet going is good. Okay, so now just watch. We're going to go back with our favorite, tuck your toes in, sit on your heels, get your knees up. This time, get your left elbow outside right knee. So you're leaning forward, getting that elbow, and then just twisting. If you want, actually not if you want, get your left palm down, and maybe right arm behind you, or right arm down, but keep twisting. So lengthen your spine and keep twisting. So this is actually a lot easier. You've taken the balance out of the equation. So join in. Now, even though you're leaning forward, try to avoid that tendency of rounding your back and then twisting. It's possibly the worst way to twist. So you practice taking your spine tall and then twisting, using your elbow against your knee to twist. And release. Settle down back into Vajrasana, cross-legged, whatever works. Take the Mickey out of your feet. And when you're ready, once again, we'll do the other side. So tuck your toes in, sit on your heels, get your knee up, get your right elbow outside left knee. You're leaning forward, but at the same time keeping your spine tall. So this is what I mean. You're leaning forward, but your spine is tall. You're not doing this. You're keeping your spine tall. And then get your right palm down, left palm shoulder width apart. Inhale, spine tall, exhale, keep twisting. So keep that pressure, elbow to knee. Keep trying to push your knee out to the other side. Keep twisting, spine tall, leaning slightly forward, that's okay. And release. Okay, we'll do the twist once again on either side. This time, there's one elbow that is free. One elbow is engaging with the knee. The other elbow that is free, try and get that elbow just outside your hip point. So it's not on your hip point is facing forward, so outside the hip point. So I'll show you what it looks like. So we're here, get your left elbow outside knee, get your palm down. The other palm is like shoulder width apart here, and then the elbow digs into the side of your hip. And you're still twisting with a straight spine, then just lean forward. So you're on your two elbows, and it's like you're trying to dive into the swimming pool. So you're just reaching your heart forward, chin up. Do that. You've got your elbows, reaching your heart forward, getting your hips up, heart forward, hips up. Just that. See if you can go back and forth 2-3 times. And when you're ready, we'll just do the other side. So once again, get your right elbow outside left knee, palm down, the other palm shoulder width apart, the other elbow digging into your left hip. Spread your fingers, get your palms down, spine tall, twisting, and then just leaning over. It's like you want to go for a dive. Chin up, heart moving forward, hips automatically hinge up. That's it. And then move back, and then see how much further you can take your heart. And back. So do that once again if you wish, on the same side. And release. Okay, if you've got that, now we move to the slightly tricky part, which is you start moving your feet to the side. So I'll show that to you with which perspective. So I think if I'm here, you'll be, no, so I need to be here. Okay. So just now, just watch. You got this, left elbow outside right knee. Get your palm down, get your right palm shoulder width apart, elbow to hip, leaning forward. Now walk your feet so that they get almost in line with your front foot or with your palms. And then the foot that's below, take it off the mat. And just stay here. So you're balancing on the upper foot's tippy toe. If you feel good enough, take it off the mat. And that's your side crow. Go for it. So get your knees up, left elbow outside right knee, palm down, other palm shoulder width apart, right elbow outside left hip, outside right hip. Lean forward with your heart, chin up, and then tick, 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 walk your toes so that they're almost in line with your palms. Take your lower foot off the mat. So your lower foot would be your right foot. Just hold with your left toe on the mat. If you feel confident, release your left toe off the mat. And then let it go. And we'll try the other side. So once again, get onto your balls of your foot, sit on your heels, right elbow outside left knee, right palm down, left palm shoulder width apart, left elbow digging into left hip, hips move, hinge up, heart moving forward, chin up, walk your toes forward. This time take your left foot up, and then if you can, your right foot up, and enjoy the ride. Enjoy your side crow. Heart keeps moving forward, chin keeps moving up. Stay with your breath. Find your steadiness just on your palms and your wrist. So when everything is taken away and you're just on very shaky ground, just balancing on your palms and your wrist, see if you can find your steadiness. And to be fair, no one's taking the earth away from you. You're giving up the earth. You're taking one foot off. You're taking the other foot off. You're walking your feet forward. So at any point you feel this is not steady, this is not working, go back to where you find your steadiness. So you've got a few things. We'll do the final version of the side crow with the legs going apart. But in case you're sick and fed up of the crow, you can go back to the normal crow, the crow that's down that we did here. Walk your knees in, walk your knees up to your triceps, lean forward, get your feet off the mat. If you're absolutely fed up of the side crow, you can do your crow with just one leg. So you get your feet and you get into your crow. And if you can, walk one foot back and then find your steadiness and then take it up and do one-legged crow. So just practice whichever crow you want. For those of you who've got the side crow and you want to try with your feet out, it's the same thing. Get the crow, get your hips up, heart moving forward, walk your feet, get one foot off, get the other foot off, and then extend the lower knee and take the upper foot all the way back. And release. So, whichever works. Easy crow on the ground. The conventional crow with one leg and then the other leg. Side crow with knees bent. Side crow with knees extended. Whichever you wish. And when you've finished, lie down in your nicest Shavasana. And before you get into full Shavasana, just rotate your wrists clockwise, anti-clockwise, make sure everything's okay. And then finally just relax into your Shavasana. Deepen your breath and see if you can find that steadiness in your breath and most importantly, in the quality of your thoughts. So rather than go into monkey thinking, one weird thought after another, see if you can hold on to one idea and explore it to its fullest. Here are some suggestions. You could think about happiness, what it means to you, where your level of happiness is, and just go down that rabbit hole. You could think about your own mortality, of how you deal with it or how you avoid it, and what you could do to come to better terms with your own mortality. Or choose any topic that you don't often think about and go down completely, but find a steadiness in your thoughts.
Slowly start coming back here and now. Start moving your fingers and toes. Take a nice long inhale. Hold your breath for a bit. When you're ready to exhale, bend your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a nice little hug. Gently rock from side to side. When you're ready, roll over to your right, turn your face down. Blink your eyes open, gently come up to seated. Find a nice little seated posture that you find steadiness in, comfort in. Get your palms in front of your heart, bow your head to your palms. So though we seek steadiness in life because we believe it gives us some degree of routine, some degree of comfort, very often that steadiness is taken away from us. And then it's how we allow our minds to engage with that feeling of uncertainty, of unsteadiness, that determines the quality of our life. So it's like the balance we did in the end with the side crow. You give up on the earth little by little. So you start off with your palms and your feet on the mat, you're all balanced. Then you walk your feet forward and then you release one foot, you release another. You create your unsteadiness. And you can find your own steadiness. And that was the whole point of today's practice. Steadiness comes through your physical being. Steadiness comes through your breath. Steadiness comes through the quality of your thoughts, which direction you choose to think in. So give a thought about that. Namaste, yogis. As always, lovely to practice with you. Stop the recording now. And